It may look like another beautiful sunny day in the RV park, but it is in the 40s right now. And the train's going by right on schedule. We've got beautiful weather out here, beautiful sunlight, clear blue skies. And I've got this 36-foot long RV that I have been fighting the summer heat all summer long. That's kind of redundant. I've been fighting the heat all summer long with this thing. I've got 2 air conditioners installed. If you haven't seen the video on how I install the other air conditioner, I will leave that in the description down below for you. This air conditioner needs a firmware update, and that had me just a tiny bit worried. You see, I'm an old-time IT guy, and I have some mechanical empathy, so I have been worried about how this firmware update was going to leave me without my second AC, which was gonna just destroy my summer adventure. So today, we're just gonna get into it and get it done, even though we have cool temperatures overnight and high temperatures during the day, and I need this thing for its heat pump feature and for its air conditioning feature. So it's like, I almost need it more now than I ever did before. But we have backups for those other things, so it's the time. Looking at these temperatures, I guess it's now or never. Tuesday's gonna be 92. I'm gonna need both air conditioners on Tuesday. So first thing I wanna do is go into the Gree app, and this is a TOSOT, I don't know how to pronounce it, T-O-S-O-T, rooftop RV air conditioner. It's actually made by Gree. And while we're in here, I'm gonna turn this thing, it's set to heat. I'm gonna make sure that the air conditioner is doing as little as possible. So I'm gonna turn this thing down to 65 for the temperature. And that should shut off the heater. And since it's warmer than that, it should also shut off the fan and everything. This thing has a weird thing, and maybe it's a design feature and not a design flaw, where the air conditioner will run the compressor to cool the RV down, and then when it's at temperature, it will just run the fan to keep the air circulating. And I'd rather have the whole thing shut off, so I'm hoping that it fixes that. All right, you can tell by the sound that she's not running. You can see by the lights that she's still on, and I need to clean my filters. We'll do that afterwards. But this is what I wanted. I want this thing in kind of a resting state. Inside of the app, let's go to the home screen so we can do it for real though. And this is funny. For better service, please bind the email in time. I have not figured out how to get past this. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. So I'll say later. In the app, we are logged in and we are ready to roll. And that's one of the cool things about this. Like most of the time I don't like logins, but this allows me to control my temperature while I am away from the RV. So if I wanted to cool it down a little bit because it got hot while I was out, I can do that remotely. I picked the air conditioner in question. I only have one, so it makes it really easy for me to figure out which one it is. And that brings me into the settings screen. So I'm gonna go up here to these 3 dots in the corner and tap on them. And then you can see firmware update with a little red dot indicating that there's something I need attention to. So we're at version 1.28. I'm going to click on that, and it wants to update the Wi-Fi module from 1.28 to 1.31. And then I love the changelog. In this version, we fixed some known issues. And sometimes there will actually be a list of things that they do fix, and then not a list of things that they also fix that they didn't tell you about. We're gonna do the firmware update here. We're gonna see what happens. Upgrading cannot be exited when it is in progress. Are you sure to upgrade right now? And this is what I was telling you. I was waiting for a point where it wasn't an emergency that I needed this thing so that we could deal with this problem and get it solved together. I'm gonna hit OK, and it's updating. The update process is expected to take 2 minutes. Do not reset or disconnect the power supply to avoid firmware damage. Do not leave this page and wait patiently. Thank you. So now I gotta do something for 2 minutes, which basically means we'll come back when it's done. And then it just said firmware update finished. Very unceremonious. Let's take a look here. Wi-Fi module version 131, firmware update. This is the latest version, perfect. Let's go back. The little red dot disappears. Delete would be for me to remove this thing from the mobile app control panel. And then I'm gonna go inside and verify that it still works by turning the heat back on because it is still cold out here. We have the eye in the sky cam going. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off, which should close down these vents. We hear the beep, it got confirmation, and the vents are closing. All right, let's turn it back on. Confirmation beep, vents are opening. And then let's turn the temperature up. It's 65. It's currently 73 in here, so I got to turn it up above 73. 73. We see 73 on the control panel. All right, heat rises. Let's go all the way up to 80. It says 80 up there. It should kick in here in a second. There it is. That's the low fan. That's the compressor. There we go. And we've got heat. That's a wrap. It was easier than I thought. So after about 6 months of living with this thing and running through all kinds of weather. We've now got heat in the morning and air conditioning in the afternoon. This thing has been fantastic. It's quiet, I like it. I prefer to run this one. I love being able to change the temperature from bed at night. A little more information than y'all needed to know. One thing I would like for them to do is have a dark mode, because changing the temperature in the middle of the night with a bright white screen shining in your eyeballs kind of stinks. If you want to see how I installed the air conditioner in the roof of the RV, this is a 30 amp RV with 2 rooftop ACs. There is a video in the description down below. And also I'll link it right here for you because I'm a nice guy. I'll see you over there.